Resolution 15. Connect with customers. Find Foremost Insurance on Facebook. We have plenty of content ready for you to click and share. Foremost, for you, foremostagent.com.
Just when agencies thought they had a handle on digital marketing and the value of local search from Google, along came the smartphone revolution. In this Insurance Journal interview at the recent WIAA Insurance Industry Roundtable, Michael Jans, president of Bend, Oregon-based Agency Revolution, an agency consulting firm, discusses how marketing has changed and what agencies need to know about the smartphone challenge and the newest wave in marketing.
Well, in a lot of ways, this industry was very good and has been very good to the insurance agent. And I think to a large extent, the insurance agent as a profession was one of the big secrets in the American economy. People wanted parents wanted their children to grow up to be lawyers and doctors, but didn't realize there was this tremendous, valuable profession. And it frankly was very generous to insurance agents, so they could make a good living and still play golf on Wednesday and Friday afternoons. And things have changed, and we have major competitors now, and just like the internet has transformed other industries, it's transforming our industry right now. I think to some extent we're lucky that it didn't hit harder and hit sooner like it did for companies like Blockbuster and Barnes & Noble, of course, and the travel agent industry. Now it's affecting us. So we had this grand scheme where you could advertise in the insurance in the insurance section of the Yellow Pages, and you could hang around the Rotary and the service clubs, and you could get away with that as long as you were a decent networker. That was a good way to generate leads. And now we've got mega competitors that are spending hundreds of millions of dollars, over $1 billion between Geico, Progressive Direct, trying to take on the personal lines side, trying to take our customers away from us. And so a challenge has been issued by the consumer, not by me, but by the consumer, to communicate with the consumer in a way that they understand. And they understand doing research on the internet, and they understand shopping on the internet, and they started doing that 10 years ago or more. And unfortunately, this industry is far, far behind. So that was the first wave, was just having a legitimate, powerful web presence. Well, the web has changed. The web has changed in more than one way. One way, it's that Google, for example, used to reward large. So the larger companies are the ones that would show up on the SEO when somebody searched for insurance, or even if they searched for a niche of insurance. And as of the most recent Google algorithm updates, it now doesn't really reward large as much as it rewards local. Well, that gives the insurance agent an advantage, but they do need to have the tools, and they need to have the training in order to take advantage of that. They need the skills to be able to take advantage of local search. They need the skills to be able to take advantage of getting ratings. They need the skills to take advantage of getting their 5-star reviews. But they also need the technology. So they need a digital marketing system that does a lot of that work for them. Now, a lot of that stuff is still first wave stuff. We're now in the second wave of digital marketing. And what I mean by that is best summed up by what the CEO of Google said when he said, in 2012, 50% of all searches will be mobile. 90% of the adult population owns smartphones, 85% of children own smartphones, 35% of the population reads their smartphone before they get out of bed. But a smartphone is not just a smaller version of a PC. It's not just a PC with a little teeny screen. When people search on their mobile phone for anything, including insurance, they're not there to surf. They're not there to spend a lot of time on research. They're not there to spend a lot of time reading. All of those things are rewarded by the marketer when they use the internet on a PC. But on a smartphone, what the consumer wants is clarity. They want simplicity. They want ease of use, and they want to fulfill a purpose. So now the challenge for the insurance agent is not just to be the master of digital marketing on a computer, but they have to be the master of digital marketing on a smartphone. So they need digital marketing systems that are current and that are staying current with where the consumer is.
Customers, like the insurance agents looking to serve them, are busy and not always in one place. Jan says that when it comes to marketing, agencies must be willing to go where customers are, wherever they are. This applies not just to personal lines, but also increasingly to commercial lines.
You need to be where the eyeballs are. And we're not just talking about the 20-somethings, we're not just talking about the 30-somethings, and we're not just talking about personal lines. The research is showing us that people of all generations are no longer just surfing the internet and doing research there, but they're actually using their mobile phones to do that as well. And that's business owners, that's personal lines customers. I mean, we have seen, and this was demonstrated to us by ComScore's most recent report on the industry, J.D. Power's most recent report on the industry, that in fact last year a majority of new personal lines applications were initiated online, and the growth of online customer acquisition is going up, and unfortunately the agent acquisition of customers is now going down. So we can clearly see it on the personal line side. However, on the commercial line side, what we know to be true is that the business owner actually does more research, delves more deeply into their insurance policies online than the personal lines customer. So this is a challenge to the industry throughout the industry, not just personal lines, but commercial lines as well.
Agency marketing is not about trying to beat Geico and the large national carriers on their turf. Actually, according to Jans, today's digital marketing is very much within the tradition of agents building relationships with customers locally.
Technology must be used to multiply and strengthen relationships, not to water it down. Most agents do it the wrong way. One of the ways that they do it wrong is they try to be like Geico or be like Progressive Direct. That's the wrong game. There's no way you're going to be competing against a company that spends $600 million or more on advertising in their game. You got to win on your game, and you need to use technology to multiply that sense of who you are, of genuine persona, of real people, of being masters and experts in your niche, or being local in your community.